Good morning, afternoon or evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Phoenix Project. You're watching Feedrod TV Guaylo Vlogs. And if you know Hong Kong, you probably know Causeway Bay. And if you think of Causeway Bay, you probably think shopping. I think the same. But I want to uncover what Causeway Bay is really like. Does it beat the stereotype or does it stick to the stereotype? Does it have more culture than we think? Does it have better food than we think? Is there more to Causeway Bay than the shopping? Right now I'm on my way to a huge part of Hong Kong's history, the Noonday Guns. See you there. Bruh. Oh, I was so hyped for these. So, this is the most dead thing I've ever seen. Back when the Brits ran the show in Honky Donkey Bonky Chonky, these guns were shot at around midday into Victoria Harbour when the British leaders came through. Whether they were dealing with trade, whether they were just out for a little excursion, these would be shot at around noon when the Hong Kong leaders or the British leaders would pass through here. And I can imagine it being pretty sick. But right now it's not sick. This is dead. Dead. But this next bit is kind of cool. So Causeway Bay originally, just like the rest of Hong Kong, was super small. It was a fishing village, pirates, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But then, as the world moved forward, as the Brits came, they started building land, just like Hong Kong Airport is. It's just, what is it? Reclaimed land, where it's like not real turf or land or anything. Causeway Bay did the same, but for a different reason to the airport. Causeway Bay needed more space for typhoon shelters back in the day. So what we are now under right now is part of the reclaimed land, or rebuilt land, I don't know the word for it. And this was all typhoon shelters. Then the Japanese came to Hong Kong during World War II, and a lot of boom went down. So that's why a lot of the buildings are newly refurbished and newly renovated, because they were all well, I say all of them. Heaps of them were destroyed during World War II. I think that's pretty interesting. So if you go to those guns, I've literally just walked underneath a highway that used to be a typhoon shelter that is now a parking lot, and now brings me out here. So literally 1 minute ago I was on the other side of this highway, and now look at me. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm now in the mood for some scram. And you know me, I love a good bit of scram. But as I said, we're trying to uncover the proper culture behind Causeway Bay. So let's try find a Hong Kong styled local scram review. You want to talk about local food? Siu mai, fishball, rice thingy-mabobs. This could be insane. Insane. 30 bucks. Here we go. Insane. Now, I'll be honest, on this walk here, it's been quite a long walk. So many times I thought maybe a KFC could do. Just scrap this whole video. KFC was staring me down. Jollibee, Mackie D's. But I'm glad I waited. I held on. I am interested about what this pink sauce is. Is it like jam? I don't know. But it's got peanut butter in it. Peanut butter is just insane. Just insane. This place is called Happy Corner, and it's made me happy. Very happy. One more time. You really, with this, you really have to conserve like the fish part, because right now I'm at a stage where it's just rice now, and it's getting old. Alright, we are now in the Times Square. Not quite like the New York Times Square. There's not much billboard or advertising. There's not really much at all. I'll show you the brightest part over here. But inside the mall, I remember so clearly there used to be a Lego store up on like the 7th floor. I want to check if they're still there, and maybe I'll buy some Lego. Definitely not. Don't have enough money for Lego these days. But I want to go have a look if my childhood memory is still there. This is, imagine New York Times Square on Temu. That's the only advertising board. What the hell? I'll be honest, I'll just be honest. It is quite a cool mall. But I remember there was like, the elevator I had to get to this Lego store was like a secret one. But this one is not very secret. In fact, I'll show you how obvious it is when we get in there. But there's like a window where everybody can see you. Yo. That's wicked. Now, it is not quite the Lego store I remember, but I've got some good news and I have got some better news. What the Lego store? Get in. Let's go have a look, just for the childhood memory. And then better than that, there's a whole music store up there. If you don't know, I love a good bit of music. In fact, some would consider me a musician. I do release music. Go check out my debut album, out on all platforms now. And these are the days, let's just be honest. When you was playing with Lego, those were simple days. Oh, that's so cool. What I'm actually specifically looking for is like the Daily Bugle set. I had that when I was a kid, and just, I don't know why, but I really wanted to build it for like the past 2 months. Just for a bit of nostalgia, for a bit of history. Look how cool this is. It's like Hong Kong, but Lego. No, that is sick. Let's not lie here. That is sick. No, that is sick. Ninjago. I had all of these. Every single one of these. I had. Ninjago, the Green Ninja. That was my guy. That was my hero. I wonder if they've got the Daily Bugle set though. Nah. Just these. This is like all woke nonsense, let's just be honest. These stands, these cars, they've got like an Oscorp building type thing. But like anything like for Lego on display, it's just, that's just cringe. Lego's meant to have lore. Lego's meant to have like character builds and stuff like that. Not for display. Brother, ugh. What's that? 182. Bruh, I've been like 182 for the past 78 years. Okay, we're now gonna go out to the music store. Okay, we're now gonna go out to the music store just because we can, but I'm so happy that Lego store is there. That was so cool. But now the music store. This is, I've never seen this either. Yo. Yo. Oh, no, it's actually kind of dead. Oh, it's hella dead. Oh, that's gross. No, not history, the how you build of music. Oh, hell no. So that's all like the real parts of Times Square I really care about inside the shopping mall, the Lego store, and a bit of music. But there are, like, as you can imagine, it's a tourist mall. So there are heaps of fancy places. There's literally a Starbucks right in front of my eyes. There's like all the fancy stores. Yeah, it's a lot. Just a lot of stuff that I don't really care about besides from Lego. Okay, a bit of Feebrod backstory real quick. Maybe 2-3 years ago, me and my good mate Mario, who is from Hong Kong, went on like a 12-week extravaganza of finding Cha Cha Tangs, which was like a Hong Kong local breakfast thing. After every breakfast place we would go to an arcade called Jumping Jim. Guess where I am right now. Now, I'm not saying I'm necessarily gonna get anything, because right now it just looks like a bunch of claw machines. There's a chance, but it's just claw machines right now. Bro, this is just sad. This is not my Jumping Jim. There might be more over here. So, ball pool. What does that mean? Well, I've just been scammed. I've just, bruh. So we're now in Sogo. I think it's called Sogo. Yeah, we are now in Sogo. This is, as you can see, this looks like New York City. We're now in like the huge shopping part, huge high rises left, right and center. Down there is where you get all the deals. There's not even deals. It's literally just like maybe 1,000 to 980 is the deal. This is the huge spot where pretty much everybody goes. I say everybody, all the tourists, all the English peeps, all the Mandarin peeps. This is the spot. But my spot that I'm heading over to now. Whew. Okay, I'm very glad I found this place on the way to our next loco. We're underneath the highway right now. This is proper Batman Gotham vibes right now. But look, I don't know if I'm allowed to record, but these people here, and over here, insane levels of hate. Insane levels of hate. People go to them with stuff of like people that they hate. Like for example, an ex-girlfriend's shoe that you still have. Sorry. They go to them, give these people the shoe, and they pay them just to batter the shoe with like a brick. I think it costs like $100. Hey brother, you okay?
Hello.
Hello. Where are you from?
China.
China. 你说普通话？
陕西。
我说西安。
立马有。
西安啊。西安。
西安过来。
西安。啊，你去香港因为旅行？
对。
旅行。啊，非常好，很高兴认识你。再见。Like, I mean, talk about just being an absolute hero. But anyway, we can get a picture of it now. Look. Zoom in over there. I'm too scared to get too close because I'm scared she's gonna batter me as well. But literally, they go over and just start beating the shivers. Oh no, I need to get that. Bro, that's insane. So that kid looks like it was a tissue. It was probably a tissue of somebody he hated. And then they just paid that guy or girl just to batter it with a brick. It is sick, but insane levels of hate. You have to be like a D1 hater to be doing that. I don't have anything of anybody I hate. I'm too loving. I don't hate anybody. Okay, next loco, the next grand review. Right at the back of Times Square. There's two of them within the same block, so you know it's good. Milk Cafe. Okay. So they're known for their boloya. Insane translating skills. Pineapple bun with butter. And I'll probably try a coffee of this because it's called Milk Cafe. Gotta try the milk. A Cha Cha Teng, which is what I'm in now, is a place that serves quick food. Is a place that serves quick food influenced by the style of the Brits. That's why they serve the French toast. That's why they serve the pineapple bun, sugar type bun thing. So it's heavily influenced by the British. It was something that a Cha Cha Teng was something that was meant to fuse the huge gap between the Hong Kong poor people versus the British wealthy people back when the Brits ran the show. And it was something so that the Hong Kong people could get a taste in a cheap way of what luxury was in the time. But something that is not British, or it probably is, let's be honest. British probably somehow stole it or ruled it or like took over it or like something happened with the British, let's be honest, that made the iced coffee. This looks good. And from Milk Cafe, I hope it is. I'm not sleeping tonight. This is so good. This is ho mayo. Note to self, guys. Like when I planned this excursion, I was always coming here. But I was like, I don't want to get lunch here just in case it's not banging. So I went to the lunch at the other spot. Note to self. If you're at a Cha Cha Teng and you're thinking, nah, it's just breakfast place, think again. think again. The food that is being served here looks so good. I'm gonna quickly show you. You can't see anything, but it looks so good. Steak, rice, scrambled eggs. That's everything I love. A bit of protein in the body. And I went for that dumb fish place. Oh, just disappointed. Just disappointed. Always get lunch here. Không có sao. But now comes the main course. And I am excited. I'm very excited. It's warm. It's buttery. Oh my god. This could be insane. It looks dry AF. The coffee looks basic AF. But this bolo, yeah, it's buttery. It's got a bit of texture due to the soft sugar. Look at that. Look at that. Melting in my mouth. That is the best. That's a big call. What a gaff. In no way was that good for me. There's not a single part that was good for me. But that's what made it so good. You know what I mean? That was intense. That was so good. And I'm up there, I'm saying that's the best bolo yop I've had in my life. Intense. Intense, cool. I'm sure there are so many other places I could show you. So many places I've probably missed off. Like Hong Kong Stadium, for example. Could go, but just watch another video of mine. I've been before. So that's actually a you problem. Where else could I have missed? I think I've covered all the basics. Okay, it has become nighttime very quickly and we are about to go somewhere that definitely would not be in New York. Right now it's October time, which means it's Mid-Autumn Festival. And in Causeway Bay right now in Victoria Park, a Mid-Autumn Festival. But what is that, Phoenix, you might ask? I don't know. I actually don't. I seriously have no clue. So we're gonna figure it out right now, right here together, me and you. Alright, so here we go, the Lantern Carnival entrance. As you can see, a lot of different lanterns right now. I just want to figure out, like, why? Why are there so many different lanterns? Play for the dreams. Who are these guys? Both slogans with the ethos of the Olympic movement. They reflect the GBA and sports events. So maybe they're trying to bid China, Guangdong, Hong Kong 2025. I think it might be the Olympics, the disabled Olympics might be happening because look. Yeah, it definitely is. Yeah, wheelchair fit, yeah. Ah, this is very interesting. So these are all, usually they're like normal things, but these are the mascots for the disabled Olympics or a disabled event. I'm not sure if it's the Olympics that are coming to Hong Kong, Guangdong and China this year. They're happening soon. So the authenticity of the Lantern Festival isn't usually like this. It isn't just a huge marketing event. Usually there's heaps of different things. I think I remember coming last time, there are heaps of different animals and stuff, but now it's just a huge publicity event, which I don't know how keen I feel about that. It looks nice, and like I get this and I get the Disabled Olympics is pretty cool and that it's happening in Hong Kong, but I don't know if using one of the public holidays Hong Kong celebrates to publicize it is very sick. Talking about sick though, this is pretty sick. And this one is not, this one doesn't look like a publicity event. This one actually looks like it's trying to convey it. It's the Choi Hung estate over here. And yeah, as you can see, it's actually something that's not a publicity event. Very, very interesting. I wonder what everybody else is saying about this, because it's just big publicity event right now during a public holiday. Whoa, look in here. You know what this reminds me of? These hula hoops. Have you guys ever watched Madagascar 3? The one with like all the carnival peeps. Imagine this. Baby, you're a firework. Come on, let your colors burn. Make them go up, up, up. You know what's ironic about this huge publicity event is everything being advertised for the Disability Olympics or event, whatever, and I have no idea when it is, because it would be interesting to go. Oh, hold the phone. I said this was a huge publicity event. I slowly take that back. The further we go, the less publicity we get. We've just got some normal animals now. We've got some normal fish. And then I can see later on, there's less of the mascots. Okay, so I fair enough take it back. I take it back. Yeah. This is the Lantern Festival we know. You see this? This is sick. You know what I don't understand about the Red Lantern thing festival is, first of all, I don't even know what it is, so that's just confusing in itself. And then second of all, why is the public holiday the day after? So there's 2 public holidays, but only one of them you get off work. Like what? Alright, well, I feel leaving this festival is a good time to end this video. Causeway Bay. Is it the new New York? Is it Hong Kong's New York? What's going on? Or is it everything you thought it was going to be? Thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Please do subscribe. Stay tuned for the next video. My name is Phoenix Project. Hit you with the mana wave. Then I'm going to peace out. All in once. See ya.